Hello, fellow soap opera enthusiasts. Welcome back to Day's Drama Digest, your ultimate source for all the juicy twists, heart-wrenching betrayals, and mind-bending mysteries from the iconic world of Days of Our Lives. We're the team behind this TV channel dedicated to dissecting every dramatic moment that unfolds in the fictional town of Salem, where secrets lurk around every corner, and no one's past is ever truly buried. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most intriguing enigmas that's got fans buzzing, the enigmatic newcomer Liam and his uncanny resemblance to the suave and scheming Alex Kyriakis. Could there be a hidden connection between these two? Are they bound by blood, destined for explosive sibling rivalry that echoes the infamous feud between Gwen Rizzo and Abigail Demera? Buckle up, because we're about to explore this theory in exhaustive detail, peeling back layers of speculation, character history, and dramatic potential that could redefine the Kyriakis family dynamics forever. Let's set the stage, shall we? Salem, that picturesque yet perpetually turbulent Midwestern town, has seen its fair share of arrivals that shake the foundations of its residents' lives. From long-lost relatives resurfacing from the dead to doppelgangers engineered in sinister labs, no introduction is ever straightforward. Enter Liam, the mysterious figure who sauntered into town with an air of calculated charm and a backstory, shrouded in fog, played with brooding intensity by an actor whose piercing gaze could cut through steel. Liam's debut was nothing short of electrifying. He didn't just walk into Salem, he stormed in like a gathering thunderstorm, his presence immediately sparking whispers and sit-along glances among the locals. But what really set tongues wagging was his striking physical similarity to Alex Kyriakis, the ambitious corporate shark who's been navigating the treacherous waters of family politics and romantic entanglements with the finesse of a seasoned predator. Picture this: Alex with his chiseled jawline, dark, wavy hair that falls just so, and eyes that smolder with unspoken ambitions, has long been a fixture in Salem's elite circles. He's the son of Justin Kyriakis, heir to a legacy of power and intrigue, always one step ahead in boardroom battles and bedroom conquests. Now, juxtapose that with Liam's sharp features, same intense stare, but with an edge that's rawer, more untamed, as if he's been forged in the fires of hardship rather than privilege. The resemblance isn't just passing, it's glaring, almost deliberate, like a puzzle piece begging to be fitted into the larger picture. Fans have flooded social media with side-by-side comparisons, memes, and fan art, all screaming the same question: is this a clue from the writers? A breadcrumb leading to a bombshell revelation? In the soap opera universe, physical likenesses are rarely coincidental. Remember the days when Stefano Dimera's machinations involved clones and lookalikes, or the eerie twins that have popped up time and again? From Sammy and her sister to the various incarnations of the Horton family tree, Days of Our Lives thrives on these visual cues, using them to foreshadow epic storylines that keep viewers glued to their screens. So when Liam locks eyes with Alex across a crowded room at the Kyriakis mansion, the tension is palpably electric even. It's as if the air thickens with unspoken accusations and buried truths. Could this be the setup for a brotherly bond turned bitter rivalry? The possibility alone sends shivers down the spine of any dedicated fan. To truly appreciate the dramatic potential here, we need to rewind and examine the characters' individual journeys, because in Salem, history is the breeding ground for future chaos. Alex Kyriakis burst onto the scene with the charisma of a young Victor Kyriakis, his grandfather, whose ruthless business tactics and tangled love life set the bar for family drama. Alex has inherited that Kyriakis fire, ambitious, seductive, and unapologetically self-serving. He's tangled with women like Stephanie Johnson, leaving a trail of broken hearts and bruised egos in his wake. But beneath that polished exterior lies a man haunted by his lineage, constantly striving to prove himself worthy of the Kyriakis name. His relationships with his father Justin and Uncle Sonny have been fraught with tension, marked by power struggles and moments of reluctant alliance. Alex embodies the classic soap anti-hero, charming enough to root for, dangerous enough to fear. Now, contrast that with Liam's entrance. He arrives in Salem under the guise of a pharmaceutical representative, but his motives scream ulterior. From his first interaction, there's an undercurrent of resentment, a chip on his shoulder that's impossible to ignore. He circles the Kyriakis orbit like a shark sensing blood, dropping cryptic hints about his past that hint at abandonment, poverty, and a burning desire for retribution. Unlike Alex, who was born into wealth and influence, Liam seems to have clawed his way up from nothing, his hands calloused from unseen battles. His dialogue drips with sarcasm and veiled threats, especially when the topic turns to family legacies. In one particularly charged scene, Liam mutters under his breath about silver spoons and stolen futures, his eyes narrowing as he watches Alex from afar. It's these subtle moments that fuel the speculation. What if Liam isn't just a random interloper? What if he's the product of a long-forgotten affair? A secret child cast aside while Alex basked in the glow of privilege? This brings us to the heart of our discussion, tantalizing parallel to the Gwen and Abigail saga, a storyline that epitomized the destructive power of sibling envy in Days of Our Lives. For those who need a refresher, the true fans could recite it verbatim. Gwen Riza entered Salem as a whirlwind of vengeance, her target squarely on Abigail Demera. At first glance, Gwen appeared as just another schemer. But the revelation that she was Abigail's half-sister, born from Jack Devereaux's affair with her mother, turned the narrative on its head. Gwen's hatred wasn't born of thin air, it festered from years of neglect and hardship, while Abigail grew up in the lap of luxury, surrounded by loving family and endless opportunities. Gwen endured a life of instability, bouncing from foster homes to dead-end jobs, her dreams crushed under the weight of her father's abandonment. The drama unfolded like a Greek tragedy. Gwen's schemes were elaborate and ruthless, drugging Abigail to induce hallucinations, sabotaging her marriage to Chad, and even faking pregnancies to manipulate those around her. Each act was a cry for the life she believed was stolen from her. Abigail, the golden child, represented everything Gwen despised: beauty, status, happiness handed to her on a platinum platter. Their confrontations were epic, filled with tear-streaked accusations and physical altercations that left viewers on the edge of their seats. Remember the infamous catfight in the Demera mansion, where furniture flew and secrets spilled like blood? Or the emotional pinnacle when Gwen finally confessed her pain, her voice cracking as she screamed, "You had everything, and I had nothing." It was raw, visceral, and utterly captivating, showcasing how blood ties combined or break with equal ferocity. Drawing this parallel to Liam and Alex isn't a stretch. It's a natural evolution of soap opera tropes. Imagine Liam as the Gwen to Alex's Abigail, a lost brother, perhaps the result of Justin Kiriakis' youthful indiscretion, or even a more convoluted plot involving Victor's endless web of affairs. Liam could have been raised in obscurity, maybe in a rundown orphanage or by a bitter single mother who poisoned his mind against the Kiriakis clan, while Alex attended elite schools, dined on caviar, and learned the art of corporate warfare at his grandfather's knee. Liam might have scraped by on the streets, honing survival skills that make him a formidable adversary. The resentment would simmer, building to a boil as Liam infiltrates Salem, his every move calculated to dismantle Alex's world from the inside out. Let's speculate on how this could play out, because the dramatic possibilities are endless. Picture the initial encounters. Liam accidentally bumps into Alex at Titan Industries, their eyes meeting in a moment of frozen recognition. Alex brushes it off as coincidence, but Liam's smirk hints at deeper knowledge. As episodes progress, clues mount: a shared birthmark revealed in a tense locker room scene, an old photograph unearthed from Justin's attic showing a mysterious woman with an infant, who looks suspiciously like Liam. The tension escalates when Liam begins dating someone close to Alex, perhaps Teresa Donovan, using her as a pawn in his game of revenge. Jealousy flares, accusations fly, and before long, the two are locked in a battle for control of the family empire. But it's not just about business, it's personal. Liam could uncover documents proving his paternity, confronting Justin in a rain-soaked graveyard scene because soaps love dramatic weather. "You left me to rot while your precious Alex got it all," Liam might roar, thunder rumbling overhead as tears mix with rain on his face. Justin, racked with guilt, would deny it at first, then crumble under the weight of his past sins. Alex, overhearing, would be shattered at his identity questioned, his privileges exposed as built on lies. The sibling rivalry would ignite corporate sabotage, romantic manipulations, even physical showdowns in the town square. Imagine Alex pinning Liam against a wall, demanding, "Who are you really?" only for Liam to whisper, "Your worst nightmare, brother." To add layers of drama, weave in other Salem residents. Victor Kiriakis, ever the puppet master, might have known all along, using Liam as a secret weapon against rivals. Or perhaps Maggie Horton gets involved, her maternal instincts sensing the familial bond and trying to broker peace amid the chaos. The women in their lives would be torn, Stephanie caught between loyalty to Alex and an inexplicable pull toward Liam's vulnerability. Fan-favorite couples could be tested, alliances shattered, and old wounds reopened. And let's not forget the potential for twists. What if Liam isn't Justin's son, but a clone created by Dr. Rolf in one of his mad experiments? Or perhaps he's Alex's twin, separated at birth in a hospital mix-up orchestrated by a vengeful enemy. Fans are already theorizing wildly online, and we've scoured forums and social media to bring you the best. One popular thread on Reddit's r/Lives posits that Liam's pharmaceutical background ties into the Kiriakis drug scandals of the past, suggesting he's seeking revenge for a family member's overdose blamed on Titan's shady dealings. Another fan on Twitter now created a detailed family tree, linking Liam to Angelica Devereaux, making him a cousin with brotherly vibes. Polls show 68% of viewers believe a sibling connection is imminent, with 45% predicting a violent confrontation by sweeps week. These discussions highlight the show's genius in planting seeds that blossom into full-blown sagas. But why does this matter? In the grand tapestry of Days of Our Lives, which has spanned over 14,000 episodes since 1965, themes of family, betrayal, and redemption are the lifeblood. The Gwen Abigail arc wasn't just entertaining, it explored deep psychological wounds, the corrosive effects of envy, and the possibility of forgiveness. A Liam Alex storyline could do the same, delving into class divides, paternal neglect, and the blurred lines between hero and villain. It would humanize Alex, exposing his vulnerabilities, and give Liam a path from antagonist to anti-hero, perhaps culminating in a reluctant alliance against a greater threat, like the return of a Demera foe. Of course, the writers could subvert expectations entirely. Maybe the resemblance is a red herring and Liam's true target is someone else pretty black, or even E.J. Demera. But that would be a missed opportunity for the kind of operatic drama that defines the show. The build-up is too perfect, the parallels too striking to ignore. As we wait for the next episode, the anticipation is agonizing, each teaser trailer hinting at revelations that could upend everything. So, dear viewers, what do you think? Is Liam Alex's lost brother poised to unleash a storm of sibling strife akin to Gwen and Abigail's epic clash? Or is there an even darker secret at play? Drop your theories in the comments below, subscribe to Days Drama Digest for more in-depth analyses, and tune in to Days of Our Lives to see how this unfolds. Remember, in Salem, the past never stays buried and blood is thicker than water, but sometimes it's also the catalyst for the most explosive drama. Until next time, keep the speculation alive. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.